Hello everyone, and welcome to this deep dive review of what was, quite frankly, a massive statement performance in Houston. Portugal just dismantled Uzbekistan 5-0 in this Group K clash, and if you were looking for a response to the criticism that has been swirling around this squad, this was it. This wasn't just a win, it was a total tactical reset. Let's start with the narrative. Coming into this game, the pressure was on. We'd seen some disjointed performances, and there were whispers about whether this side had the cohesion to make a deep run in 2026. From the opening whistle, all that went away. Portugal came out with a level of intensity that simply overwhelmed Uzbekistan. Nuno Mendes set the tone early. That goal at the 52-second mark was exactly what the doctor ordered. It forced Uzbekistan to abandon their low block, and once they did, the floodgates opened. When we talk about the mechanics of this performance, we have to look at the midfield to attack transition. Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo were in total sync. We saw them constantly interchanging, dragging Uzbekistan defenders out of position, and creating lanes for the wingers. There was a moment early on where you could see the intent. It wasn't just about individual talent, it was about the collective buildup. Even when things didn't go perfectly, like that VAR ruled out goal at the 157 mark, you didn't see the team's heads drop. That maturity is what separates the contenders from the rest. Speaking of that attacking buildup, we have to credit the Uzbekistan goalkeeper. Despite the scoreline, he made some heroic efforts, particularly that high-stakes save against Ronaldo around the 252 mark. It was a moment of genuine quality, and you have to wish him well after he sustained that injury in the process. That's the brutal nature of tournament football. But even against a keeper putting his body on the line, Portugal's persistence was relentless. The way they managed the middle of the pitch was clinical, and a huge part of that was the orchestration by Vitinha. The reaction from the fans in the stands at the 355 mark said it all. He was the heartbeat of this team tonight. He dictated the tempo, kept the ball moving, and allowed the more attacking-minded players to focus on their roles. When you have a player in that kind of form, it gives the entire 11 the freedom to express themselves. We saw that manifest in the set-piece routines. The surge toward that 4-0 lead around the 325 mark was a masterclass in corner kick execution. It showed that they've been working on their dead ball scenarios, and it paid off perfectly. And then, for Rafael to come in and smash home that fifth goal at the 4:14 mark. It was just the perfect exclamation point on a dominant 90 minutes. Now, I know there will be some who point to the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo didn't get his hat-trick. We saw the commentary at 4:44 noting that a hat-trick was the only thing missing from his personal stat sheet tonight. But if you were watching the game, you know that's irrelevant. Ronaldo was the focal point. He was constantly drawing defenders, opening pockets of space, and playing with a level of selflessness that really elevated the younger players around him. He didn't need the goals to be the most influential player on the pitch. Looking at the bigger picture, this 5-0 win does more than just give them 3 points. It shifts the momentum for the rest of the group stage. They've proven that they can break down a stubborn defensive setup. They've proven they can dominate in the air on set pieces, and most importantly, they've proven they can play as a cohesive unit. The atmosphere in Houston was electric, and it felt like the fans finally got the version of Portugal they've been waiting to see. They're leaving the stadium tonight knowing that their team has officially arrived in the 2026 World Cup. This is the blueprint for how they need to play moving forward. If they maintain this intensity, this coordination, and this tactical discipline, they are going to be a very, very difficult team to stop as we move into the knockouts. Final thoughts. 5-0 is a message. It's a message to the rest of the teams in Group K, and a message to the rest of the tournament that Portugal is not just here to participate, they are here to compete for the trophy. It was a complete performance, a dominant display, and easily the most exciting 90 minutes of their campaign so far. Would you like me to expand on any of these sections to provide more specific tactical examples to help you fill the time during your